If you think about Dave Thomas, and he was looking for a location for our headquarters, he was looking for a community with old-fashioned values, a community that served family. Dublin is that community.
We moved here to this campus in Dublin, Ohio in 1976. And it's really a proud part of our history. Everything with Wendy's, of course, starts with Dave Thomas, our founder.
Now, we were founded by a great individual that had a purpose in life to create joy and opportunity, and that's special.
The first Wendy's was on Broad Street in downtown Columbus.
Well, Dave Thomas really wanted to open up a restaurant that served food that was so good that he would be proud to serve his family. And the reason our Fresh Never Frozen beef patties are square is because he didn't want to cut corners. So we don't cut corners in anything we do about food on our menu.
He loved milkshakes, and he wanted a milkshake that was so thick you wouldn't be able to drink it with a straw, you'd have to eat it with a spoon. Wendy's and Dave Thomas really invented the idea of a drive-thru. What I think is so funny about it is that most of the menu board is dedicated to directions on how to use the drive-thru because it was such a new concept.
Wendy's corporate headquarters in Dublin is also home to the Culinary Innovation Team, where I got a chance to build a Baconator.
Today, I'm going to knight you as an honorary member of the Wendy's Culinary Innovation Team.
Let's Baconator.
All right.
Okay, your menu. Every item on that menu starts in this test kitchen.
So this is where all the magic happens. We're constantly testing new ideas here. Next thing you're gonna do is put mayonnaise on the crown of the bun. And then you have the ketchup, and you're just gonna swipe that on in a V motion. And then you're gonna put a slice of cheese down right on the bun.
The cheese right there?
Yep. And now the Fresh Never Frozen North American beef. Then you're gonna put one more slice of cheese on there. And then you're gonna put 3 strips of our thick cut Applewood smoked bacon. And then you're gonna put one more slice of Fresh Never Frozen beef right on top. And then we're gonna hit it with 3 more strips of Applewood smoked bacon.
Okay.
And that's a Wendy's Baconator prepared.
Okay, I passed Wendy's University.
You did.
I have my degree in Baconator.
And then once we have a concept that we're really excited about, we test it with customers to make sure they're as excited as we are. And a lot of that testing happens right here in this innovation kitchen.
It certainly is a big bun. It's a very...
So 1984 was when Clara Peller and the Where's the Beef campaign came to market.
Where's the beef?
And I think that was so much a part of the Wendy's personality and has been for a long time, which is just poking a little bit of fun at the conventional way of doing things.
Hey, where's the beef?
When Dave Thomas became the face of the Wendy's TV commercials, and that campaign was, still is one of the longest running in television history. And he used his celebrity in such a powerful way. He really used his celebrity not just to sell hamburgers and to promote Wendy's, but also to promote his, the cause that was so close to his heart, which is foster care adoption. And so in many ways, I think of the Dave Thomas celebrity as both a force for change within our business and our industry, but it also really created a lot of great social change in terms of children that are in foster care waiting to be adopted.
The truth is that no other citizen in the United States today or ever has done as much as a private citizen to promote the cause of adoption as Dave Thomas, and we are very grateful to him.
About 6,100 kids have found forever families, and we're so proud of that, and it's just such a great opportunity that helps us connect us back to Dave.
And I think what he left for our company, and really what he left for this community in Ohio, was a dedication to hard work. Will you believe that other people should be treated with respect? Do you believe in giving something back to your communities? And so it's very easy to do here in Ohio because that's such a fabric of this community as well. But I think it's really perfect that this is where our headquarters is.